Hi. In today's lesson, we are going to talk about the two different types of suspended chords that there are, either a sus2 or a sus4. And this is the same key that we were in for previous videos. We were in the key of F, and that just means that our root note is an F. So on your piano, in case you haven't taken note of what I've been saying about this is an F right here. So we got a group of 3 black notes right here, and the one just to the left of it is an F, okay? And so the suspended second, we'll talk about that one first, would be this note right here, which is G. And if I play those side by side, they sound like that. So that's kind of clustered close together, and you generally wouldn't end a song like that. Usually it's going to resolve to something else, and we'll get into that a little bit later. But the triad, like when we have 3 notes, is still going to be a thing with the suspended second. So we need to add the C that's usually there. Now you'll notice up in this corner right here, this says this is an F suspended second, which is what I just told you. It's most common for a suspension to resolve when we get to the next chord in the song. So we'd have this one, and then the G would go away, and we'd switch it to an A. And then now we have an F chord, suspended, back to the F chord. So it replaces the third, like 1, 2, 3. It replaces this note when we're doing a suspension. So that's that. Now, I will get into it in another video where we talk about adding it when they're all 3 of them together like that. There is a special thing for that. And that's just a different topic for a different day. But so suspended second usually resolves to that. Sometimes it does just go like that and then go somewhere else. You never hear the A again. There's a few songs that do that, and it's kind of a neat little effect. So there you go. Suspended second resolves. Then the other type, which I mentioned, will be the fourth. Okay, so the fourth, going back to our chart, this is the yellow one right here, and that note right there is a B flat. So if I have this one and the F and the C, so now the chord name view is telling me this is an F suspended fourth. And by the way, I do like the way this one's written down because that's exactly how you would need to say it. Just so you know we're dealing with a suspension. And the rule is pretty much the same. It's most common for that one to follow, to be followed by just a regular F chord. Okay? Doesn't always. Sometimes chords will go somewhere else the next time around. And I guess that's where the term suspension comes from, is because we're suspending the harmony you're expecting to hear. And most of the time we reward and close that dissonance and make it into consonants. Those are 2 other big words that mean that's a bit dissonant, because you'd never end a song like this. You'd want to end it here. Okay, so here's the dissonance, but we end on consonants, which is kind of a peaceful, we've arrived, it's kind of done kind of a feeling. And so, yeah, there's other types of dissonance that we'll talk about in other videos, but there you go. Two types of suspension: the suspended second and the suspended fourth. And where it usually ends up afterward is just with the 3 back in there on the A. Now, I'm going to scroll ahead though in the book here. Let's just show you what this means in a different key. Yeah, let's just go totally random. Here's the B chords. Okay, I just wanted you to see an example of this, that it's actually kind of the same concept. So now we're in a key of B. Way different. I should go like this too. Just give me a second. Let's change this to B so that everything displays properly in that one. Okay, so there's the B suspended second. And so just like before, the red is the root right here, the B. And the orange is right here, is the C sharp. And the 5th would be played. This is still a triad. It's just a different kind of triad because it's a suspended second. And then we would resolve this up to that note right there, which is D sharp. It's another black one. And so you'll notice the chord view has changed to just a B major. And like I explained before, when a chord's major, it generally just shows the letter. And that's it. Nothing else is added. And so you know that we're in a B major. And the rule still applies with the suspended fourth. So on the chart here, if you were looking for a B suspended fourth, you could come to this chart and go, okay, I got to play the B. What is the suspended fourth? Well, it's this one right here, this yellow one. So there's the B suspended fourth. Note I did add the F sharp just to make it complete. Okay, and most often that suspended fourth is going to resolve down to the D sharp. And so then we've got just a regular B. Okay, that's how suspended chords work, and that's what the word suspension means. We're just delaying getting to the third of the chord. We're going to do something else instead, either the second scale step or the fourth. You probably noticed, if you haven't already, I'll point it out. There's no other suspensions in here. There's no other SUS, the rest of this chart. It's only these two places right here. Okay, so there you go. Suspended fourth and suspended second in one lesson fits with every key that there is.